future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Mississippi Braves. The race for the division. Two of the best square off next. Hasil de la Cruz will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can.
Up next, Tyler Marcotte. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score.
Let's go right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 on a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
And now in the box, Mackenzie Pinay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-2, here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up.
Okay,
and I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Now to bat, Wendell Rijo. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, here is Tyler Marcotte, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 1 run is scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
So now the pitcher, Hasil de la Cruz. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call.
Hey, we're pacing up there.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mackenzie Pinay.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So the nearly bat around here is 8. And stepping in, Jackie Schaefer, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time.
Next to stand in is Tyler Marcotte. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Mississippi leads it 4-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Hey, no outs.
For
No outs
Pensacola,
now.
number 29.
On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in once again is Tyler Marcotte. Flew out last time up.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and looked on to the next one.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Mississippi led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Asil de la Cruz notches his 3rd win of the year. Brandon Liebrand was only does it.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. Division rivals do battle. Next. Ethan Small will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season.
So here is Eduardo Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Eduardo.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming in. And he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, Mark Mathias, as he'll try to pull back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Garcia on at first, nobody out. Got him.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Jim Leonard.
Into the box, Jim Leonard, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there.
Right now,
Change
fellas.
up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Just an excellent job of fathead discipline right there. Able to go below the zone. That pitch is not a strike. That was actually a pretty nasty pitch, and he was able to go down and spoil it.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. We've played an inning, still nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Mitch Longo. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Swung on and missed. That's strike
2.
2.
2 strikes.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now to the plate, Edgar Perez carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Plays at 1 now.
And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
The catcher.
Into the box now, Phil Nowak. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. To third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Marcotte.
What time? Here we go.
The pitcher, Tyler Marcotte.
Oh, Mary, like a big dog. Right time.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Etherton at third with nobody out.
Wait for a good one.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Find the ball.
And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Striding in is Mackenzie Panay. He singled in his first AB.
Mackenzie.
Nobody out, runner up first. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Now at the plate is Riley Unruh, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Hey, swinging from the right side against left-handed pitching has been an area of concern for this guy so far this season. And his numbers aren't very pretty in those matchups.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. So next to hit is Kevin Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kevin Smith.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Maddox at third, Panay over at second, Unruh at first, 1 gone. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And at the plate is Drew Waters. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Softly hit to the left side, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mississippi's out in front, 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Ethan Small.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hey, we got no out.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Eduardo Garcia.
The batter, number
He
1.
swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. So now into the box is Mark Mathias. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mississippi leads it 2-0. At the plate now is Jim Leonard.
Leading off
He's
for
0
the
for
shuffle.
1 thus far.
The right fielder, Jim Leonard.
And now the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
At the plate, Keston Hiura. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Leonard gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Stepping in next, David Fry.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jenkins.
Now the first pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, now we got one. We got one.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop! To second for 1. Just late. He's safe.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
So now to the plate, Mitch Longo. As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just missing here, 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
2-1 now.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
A runner on first with 2 away. Still 2-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. High in the air out to center field.
That's yours. Take it. Mine.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 4 full. Mississippi's out in front, 2-0. Now at the plate, Tyler Marcotte. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First offering. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Here's the 0-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Make the turn.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Third baseman.
So now here is Mackenzie Panay, singled in his last at-bat. And he struck him out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Next, it'll be Riley Unruh.
Now batting, shortstop, Riley.
Maddox, base runner at first with one out. Popped up. Garcia is there. 2 down. Digging in next, Kevin Smith. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Kevin Smith.
Throw over to the bag, and he is out on the tag. 1 hit's all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Edbert Perez. First pitch on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there, and there's 1 away. Next up is Phil Nowak. He bounced out last time up.
Phil Nowak.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
The batter.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ethan Small. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Mississippi's out in front 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Eduardo Garcia.
The shortstop, Eduardo Garcia.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here's the pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And the count will be full. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he got him.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now, Mark Mathias.
Now back.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's too high, ball 2.
Here we go, boy.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Hey, what away?
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Harris in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And now here is Jim Leonard.
The right fielder, number 33. Jim Leonard.
First pitch on its way.
Here.
2 out, nobody on. Soft liner to the right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. Mississippi leads it 2-0. So next to bat will be Tyler Marcotte. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mackenzie Benet, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Next up, Riley Unruh. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Maddox on second. Panay on at first with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball outside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's ball 4.
And that
Take
pitch
your base.
misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in will be Kevin Smith. He grounded out last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Longo is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Mississippi's out in front, 2-0. Stepping up is Keston Hiura. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Standing in now, David Fry. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The wind-up and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. No outs, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate now, Mitch Longo. 0-1 the count. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1.
That's the ball. Outside.
Hey, one away.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Come on, big guy. Get him yourself right here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jacob Webb takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Jacob Webb.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Mississippi Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tyler Marcotte earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tommy Long hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Mississippi Braves and the Biloxi Shuckers. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Angel Perdomo starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Last half of the 2nd set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Nick Cale.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few.
Into the box now, Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now it'll be Tyler Marcotte to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. Next, it'll be Tyler Marcotte.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
One more time, right here.
First offering. High in the air out to center field. Perez is there, 2 gone. Now into the box, Edgar Perez
Now
struck out in his
center
last
fielder,
trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. 9th inning coming up, and the home team leads it 10-0.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Biloxi put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Angel Perdomo wins his 3rd of the season. Brooks Wilson couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa.
Let me get this straight. We drafted a kid, which we shouldn't have done, too early. And we drafted him because we thought we were drafting this great two-way player? Really? That's what we were thinking about doing? Oh, come on, please. You know how hard this is to be a major league player, even one aspect of it? And now we drafted a kid who's a young kid. We drafted him way too soon. And really? Really? There's a reason why these guys only come up across once every 100 years. This is stupid. This is silly. Let's forget the experiment.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi Braves. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Tucker Davidson gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do.
So the next to bat will be Jamie Westbrook. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Westbrook.
Ain't no one down here.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base.
Next to dig in, Weston Wilson, 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
3, you're out. He's out. 3, out. 3, out.
Next, here is Tyler Marcotte.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Tyler.
Oh, big guy. See you driver right here.
First pitch of the AB now. Hit to short.
Dig, 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 dig.
Very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take the base.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura.
Now
0 for 2 for him to this point.
Keston Hiura.
Now the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
He's out. 3, 3, 3, 3.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Tyler Marcotte, and they could use a spark from him here.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play.
Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. He's out. Ball 4, take the base.
Now at the plate, here is Tyler Marcotte, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Perez falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Ball 4, take the base. 3, you're out.
So now to the plate, Eduardo Garcia singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next to hit is Tyler Marcotte. He flew out in his last debut.
Come on, sitting on something right here.
Marcotte.
Rip it up.
First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The 0-1 on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Get your pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full, and the visiting club leads it 9-3.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
11-5, the final tally in this one. The Biloxi Shuckers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jesus Castillo with his 4th win this season. Tucker Davidson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi Braves. The race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Hasil de la Cruz, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Any way you can. Here we go.
from the stretch. The line, that's a base hit into left field.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So here now is the pitcher, Tyler de la Cruz. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away.
Let's fly right here.
Here now the 2-2. It's going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. One there. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So stepping in is Tyler Marcotte. He singled first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's set and the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Striding in is Tyler de la Cruz. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. And now, Tyler de la Cruz. Potential tying run for him at third base. Runners are at first and third with none out.
Come on, big guy, see it. Run it right here.
Bouncer up the middle. Oh, he has some trouble with it. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
All right, get it back there. Good job. Way to get on track.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Riley Unruh.
Riley Unruh.
Take the pitch, huh?
Ground ball left side.
Go, 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 slide,
Second
slide.
for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Into the box, Wendell Rijo. Runner in scoring position with two guys.
Second baseman, Wendell Rijo.
This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Ready now is Miguel Sanchez. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Next to hit, Tyler Marcotte. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Marcotte.
Come on now, get the pitch up there, kid.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the... And now in the box, Edber Perez. He went down on strikes last time up. Longo aboard here at first with nobody out. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Up next, Tyler Marcotte flew out last time up.
Tyler Marcotte.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mississippi leads it 5-2.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
5-2, the final score tonight. The Mississippi Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Biloxi Shuckers and the Mississippi Braves.
And now,
the race for the division continues to heat up as 2 of the best square off next. Tyler Marcotte gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Weston Wilson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees, our game-time temperature. Sent on the ground out to second. And quickly, there are 2 away. Now to the plate, here is Jim Leonard. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. No balls and 1 strike.
All right, come on now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Keston Hiura. Fouled off. Hiura, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
At the plate, David Fry, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Mitch Longo. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just take the out at first here, which is a little surprising considering he had a good shot at 2. And stepping in, Mark Mathias, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Hiura at second with 2 down. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath after spitting on that change.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And now it'll kick around in the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And the visitors are out in front here. 1. Now to bat, Tyler Marcotte.
The pitcher.
He's set. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Next to stand in is Roman Sai. Worked a walk his first time up. Hard liner, but picked up on
Turn, round it, round it.
in time, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, Ethan Small, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-1.
That's popped up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Shatters the bat as this is hit to 3rd. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
To the plate now, Jamie Westbrook.
Now batting.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Struck him out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Weston Wilson.
Now batting, shortstop.
As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. And he lays off for ball 1.
Now, let's go.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Pops this one up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jim Leonard. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Keston Hiura will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Rack him up now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got no
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box, David Fry. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ball and a strike. With runners in scoring position this season, Fry is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Again, another foul ball.
Relay, hit me, relay.
Leonard leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Mitch Longo. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mark Mathias. First offering on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Up.
Popped up.
You got it. You got room. You got room.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So here is Nick Cale. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
The center fielder,
Jamie Westbrook stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
1-1 to count. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up, and the visiting club leads it 2-1.
the pitcher, number 61.
Stepping in once again is Tyler Marcotte. He doubled his last time up. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Gonna have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Oh, baby, see you driving.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Another 0-2 coming. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Weston Wilson. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
One strike.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Jim Leonard.
Number 33.
As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So now into the box is David Fry. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now at the plate is Mitch Longo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. At the plate now is Mark Mathias, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
No ball.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight one-pitch out, so you almost get underhanded up there.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he'll get in there safely.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Nick Cale is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 2-out double left stranded. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jacob Webb has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They work deep.
As we look at this young pitching prospect, there are so many things to learn early in your professional career as a pitcher. Al Leiter is with us. Al, what are some of the biggest things to keep in mind as you start your rise in the pro ranks as a hurler?
Well, I think the simplicity of pitching, and I shouldn't use simplicity because there is a tremendous amount of artistry to it, but I'll base it down to this. Whether you're teaching a high school guy, a college guy, minor league guy, or big league guy, there's principles of it. Strike one is paramount. Strike one.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Brooks Wilson will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of...
He's out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Stepping in next, Jose Rodriguez.
Got one out here.
The shortstop, Jose
Dueñas runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. And we are tied 0-0.
3. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take the base.
Bottom of the third now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
first baseman,
Man, look at one pitch right here. Come on now.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Now at the plate, Jake Berger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 out with a man at first.
Go now.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. Throw won't get him. So now here is Tyler Marcotte, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
Go, 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 go.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. Rijo isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So next to hit is Mackenzie Panay. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Here we go, here we go.
Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Riley Unruh. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Riley Unruh.
3-2 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
The batter, the catcher.
Digging in next, Kevin Smith.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Beard is there. Let's see if they try it. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. Next, it'll be Kevin Green. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Green.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on a pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
Here we go, kid. Here we go.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We played 4 full. Mississippi's out in front, 4-2. And now here is Benjamin Bailey. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Come on, guys. Hey, 2 away.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So next to bat will be Tyler Marcotte, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Shot down the line. It's a fair ball.
Round hard, and
right, make your turn. Go two.
He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Bro. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
0-1, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next up is Riley Unruh. A couple of walks for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slow roller left side.
There you go. Stand up.
Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Mississippi leads it 6-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Samir Dueñas. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Tyler Marcotte will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Here now the 2-2. To short. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Hey, D-Ro, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Next up, Riley Unruh. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he can't get back in time, and he is out at second. Digging in will be Jake Berger. He flew out in his last AB.
Jake
Berger.
Now the payoff pitch home. Ground ball right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. So here he is again, Tyler Marcotte, and he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap. There's a line drive base hit to left field. Picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mackenzie Benet. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 9th inning coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 11-8.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
11-8, the final score in this ball game. Mississippi get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Brooks Wilson earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Felix Paulino worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Tommy Long earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jared Schuster will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So not much happening here. Now it'll be Tyler Marcotte. He'd love to carry over some of the magic from last night. He was 5 for 5 in that ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mackenzie Benet. He came around to score last time after reaching on an error. Throw over to first. The tag, and he is out.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That and...
Stepping up is Samir Dueñas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Samir Dueñas.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Birmingham leads this thing 3-0. Now at the plate here is Tyler Marcotte. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next, it'll be Jose Rodriguez, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Jose Rodriguez.
Go out.
Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into it.
So the next to bat will be Tyler Marcotte. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Here we go. Go hard. Go, 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 go.
Round it hard. Round it hard.
And the run will score all the way from first.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Next to dig in, Mackenzie Benet, runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Barons are out in front here, 4-1.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Birmingham took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jonathan Stever takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Hunter Schreiber records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For Mississippi, 1 run, 4 hits, 3 errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Birmingham Barons and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Tucker Davidson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting...
Oh, and he misses it! To second for 1.
No, he's safe.
Now into the box, Mackenzie Benet.
The third baseman, Mackenzie Benet.
He's running. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Make a turn.
Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Now batting.
Next, here is Riley Unruh. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Kevin Smith will be next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Beard is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out. And digging in now will be Drew Waters. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Rodriguez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. So now to the plate, Tyler Marcotte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lying toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Good rip, good rip.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So stepping in is Mackenzie Benet, singled in his last at-bat. The 0-2 delivery. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Next to hit is Riley Unruh, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3. Striding in is Tyler Marcotte. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Bouncer to the left side.
Come on, get here, get here, get here, get here.
There's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder.
Here we go.
Into the box, Tyler Marcotte. He bounced out last time up.
Hey, nice and patient. Get the pitch.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Get down, slide.
Beat
it out. Come on.
How about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. 8th inning coming up. Mississippi leads it 6-2. Ready now is Jose Rodriguez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have 1 quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
Yeah, that's an unbelievable job out of the bullpen. An 8-out save, you don't see that very often anymore.
An agent needs to check in from time to make sure his client is happy with his situation. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client. Confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.